standby video, standby audio, standby lighting. We are recording in 5, 4, 3. Hello everybody, Colin and Riley here at the Charleston Gilliard Center. And today we are setting the stage with one of my favorite parts of the theater and one of my specialties, the fly system. On stage, we create many different looks or scenes for audiences out in the house to see. One of the most important ways we do that on stage is with our fly system. And I really do mean fly system. The fly system is a big system made up of smaller systems called line sets. Our stage has 55 line sets. There is one line set every 8 inches from all the way down stage to all the way up stage. On one side of the line set, you have a long pipe, or what we call a batten. That goes from the stage left side to the stage right side. We hang things on the batten like curtains and lights. On the other end of the line set, we have an arbor. The arbor carries counterweights and helps control the line set. Both the batten and the arbor go up and down, but in opposite directions from each other. The line set works like a seesaw. If the batten goes up, the arbor comes down. If the batten comes down, the arbor goes up. That's because they are connected by cables. If the arbor travels 1 foot, the batten also travels 1 foot, but in the opposite direction. I can control the arbor with this hand line, making it go up and down. Because of these movements, the batten also goes up and down. The batten is hanging from these lift cables. There are 6 lift cables on each batten. Those lift cables go 73 feet above the stage into the gridiron. The gridiron is a giant metal grate above the stage from which these line sets are suspended. From the gridiron, those lift cables go through 6 pulleys attached to the ceiling, come over to the side of the stage, go down through a big pulley called a head block, and then attach to the arbor. One of the really cool things about all those pulleys is they reduce friction. Friction is the resistance that one object experiences when it's moving across another object. Imagine if you had to pull your friend on a wagon with no wheels. It would be super hard, wouldn't it? That's because the rolling of the wheels on your wagon reduces the friction between the wagon and the road. Those pulleys up there in the gridiron help me pull the cables across the ceiling by rolling along as the cables move, reducing friction and making it easier for the line set to travel up and down. So I have this batten across the stage and I want to fly Riley. Don't try this at home, kids. I am a trained technician and Riley is a trained cattle dog. I safely attach Riley to the batten. Riley and her chariot weigh a lot, too much for me to lift. So what I do is put iron weights on the arbor. This is the same amount that Riley and her chariot weigh. Now the iron weights are exerting force this way down, and Riley is exerting force in an equal amount that way down. The forces are held together by the lift cables, and the forces are equal, so the line set is balanced. Riley doesn't move, and the arbor with the weight on it doesn't move either. If I exert force on the line set by pulling the hand line, Riley flies higher into the air. I can control the speed that Riley moves and the position that she stops by pulling or exerting force on the hand line. When Riley is not flying, I am usually flying all sorts of other things like curtains and stage lighting, walls, and projector screens, providing an unlimited amount of settings here on stage, like rock shows, scenic plays, orchestras, and public speakers. It was fun sharing with you all our counterweight fly system. Now that you understand more of the system that allows us to fly objects in and out of the stage, the next time you come see a show, you will understand those lights, curtains, and scenery probably got there by flying in. Thank you all for joining Riley and I here setting the stage at the Charleston Gilliard Center. See you next time. Right, dog, you tired? I'm going to take a nap. Let's take a nap. Oh, it's a good dog.